Hello, Leo, and welcome to your June 2020 forecast reading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rene, and I like to inspire, I like to motivate, and I like to guide everybody on their journeys of life, and that's why I offer these videos. So what we're looking at now is, this video is going to be looking at the month of June 2020 for anybody and everybody who has a Leo star sign, a Leo moon sign, or even a Leo rising. Okay, so focusing just on Leo for this whole video, and we're going to look at various different things. I have on the table in front of me here a whole bunch of different decks that I'm going to be using, and if you are interested in what decks I've used for what, all of that information will be in the description box below. So if you read down below, and if you want to contact me for a private reading, again, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. Just if you're finding my YouTube channel for the first time, welcome, thank you. On this channel, we do these videos once a month, and it's the week before the first of the month that these are released to give you the guidance and the inspiration for the month ahead. But then every Monday, I do taroscopes, and the taroscopes that I do is basically this kind of a video, but really, really condensed. I do each zodiac in less than 60 seconds. So you don't have to sit through a long video on a Monday morning. It's a short, sweet, to the point, 60 seconds per zodiac to give you the guidance for the week ahead. Okay, so every Monday you'll have that video, and on a Friday I do our picker cards for guidance, for inspiration, for motivation, and for just a little bit of happiness in your life. So that is who I am, and that's what I offer, and we are rambling, and we need to get on to your June 2020 reading. So we're starting off with the tarot because I love my tarot, and all of these decks have been shuffled and reset, if I can call it that. The energies have been reset before I started the video, but I do like to shuffle once I have your attention, while I have you on screen. So we're shuffling and we're asking that the cards that I draw here today be exactly the cards that you, all Leos, need to hear for the month of June 2020. Let it be the message and the guidance to let you know what energies you're going to be working with, what's going to come up for you, and what you need to be aware of and know of for the month ahead. And may it be in everybody's highest good, for everybody's highest good. Okay, I have shuffled it up. And let's draw. So I want to take two cards from this deck. So I'm taking that one over there and that one over there. Put the deck down. I like to keep it on screen so that you can see I'm not cheating. So Leos, for June 2020, the first card we have is the Page of Swords. I love this card. I mean, just look at what she's doing. She's walking a tightrope while reading a book, while carrying balloons, while birds are flying around her. You know, she's juggling 100 things at once. And the most important thing is she's coping, all right? She's not wobbling. She's not falling off her tightrope. She's actually doing pretty okay. And that's you, okay? So Leo, for June 2020, you're going to find yourself juggling 100 different things. You're going to find yourself needing to do so many things at once. And there are going to be moments where you're going to think to yourself, I can't do this. I'm not coping. I'm going to fall. You are going to have moments of panic, but it's okay. Just try and breathe to the core of your being. Try and keep yourself as centered and as stable as you can, and know that you're going to be all right. Okay, so Leo, you are going to juggle a lot. You are going to find these moments of panic, but actually you're going to be okay. You're going to cope. You're going to manage. So anytime that you find yourself starting to wobble, anytime you find yourself starting to have a little bit of panic, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of anything, just remember this. Stop what you're doing, close your eyes and take a deep breath. And when you find yourself in a calmer space, open your eyes and carry on again. Again, just look at her. You can even see the wind blowing around her. Okay, so she's got a lot of things going on at once, but she's coping. Don't feel, I need to say this without sounding terrible, but don't feel so confident in your own abilities that you don't take into account all the different aspects of what you're dealing with. Okay, so don't be overconfident is really what I'm trying to say. Don't be overconfident in yourself and your abilities to juggle, because we know you can. We know you leading Leos are able to and capable of so much, but you need to just bear in mind that you are going to be juggling a lot. Okay, but you will succeed. You will be okay. Right, then the other card, of course, the other card that I drew was the High Priestess. I just love this card. This deck, this is the Seers Tarot, in case I didn't mention it. It's just such a phenomenal deck. So The high priestess, she's all about intuition. She's all about knowing. So it's interesting how I was saying about your confidence and your ability to handle so much, and then exactly we pulled the high priestess, and that's what she's all about. She's saying to you that you've got to learn how to trust yourself. So when things start feeling a little bit like, ooh, am I going to cope? Am I going to fall off? Am I managing? When you are starting to have that little bit of doubt and that little bit of panic, just close your eyes. Can you see that? Your eyes are closed. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just exhale it. Just get yourself into the moment and just know that you are going to manage just fine. It's going to be absolutely okay. So for Leos out there, June is going to be crazy. It's going to be busy. It's going to be many things happening, from being hit from all directions, but you've got this. You've got this, okay? You've got everything that you need. You need to trust you. Don't look for solutions externally. Don't look for anybody else to come in and help you. Don't look for any kind of support from anybody else. You've got this. You can do this, all right? I think that's actually quite awesome. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move on to the first of the oracle decks that I want to use, and this is the Angels and Ancestors deck. So again, I did shuffle this deck before I started with the video, but I do like to shuffle when I have your attention, when I have you here in front of me. So we're asking for the Angels and the Ancestors to continue with our message or to validate the message, to give us something to confirm what we've already said, to give us exactly what all Leos need for the month of June 2020. How can the angels and the ancestors help us to get through the month? Okay, shuffle them up, straighten them out, and we're going to take that card over there. Right, you have got the Shield Maiden, and the message at the bottom, it says, make plans and focus. If only my camera would. There we go. Make plans and focus. So obviously, we are going into the month of June. We haven't started the month of June yet. We're still going into the month of June. So it's telling you, before you find yourself overwhelmed, before you find yourself walking this tightrope, before you find yourself juggling so many things, it's telling you, for all Leos out there, make plans and focus. So know at the beginning of the month, right, what is it that I need to achieve this month at work, at home, in my family, with my finances, with my health, with my well-being, with whatever's going on in my life. What is it that I need to be focusing on? What is it that I need to be working on? What do I want to achieve? And then make those plans and focus on achieving just that. Look how confident she is. I mean, she's a warrior. She really is. She's a warrior. She's ready to jump in and tackle anything. She also, this same maiden, this shield maiden, sorry, let me put this card down because I'm not holding nicely, okay? Our shield maiden, she is so super confident in herself, and that's what the high priestess says. The high priestess is all about self-confidence. It's all about this inner knowing. It's all about intuition and trusting your gut instincts. She trusts, she believes in herself. She doesn't need any external validation, okay? She knows exactly what she's doing. And while she's carrying out her plans, while she's carrying out her activities, nobody's going to distract her. Nobody's going to knock her off her tightrope. I love it. I love how all the messages sort of just tie into each other. That's absolutely fabulous. Okay, so now what I want to do is I like to, every single month, I like to take a animal spirit card. So I like to work with the animals. I like to work with animal energy, and I like to work with animal totems. So this animal spirit animal deck is just such an awesome deck. So what we're doing when we're shuffling here is we're asking to find out which animal totem, which animal energy is working with all Leos for the month of June 2020, and what message does this animal have for all of us today. So for June 2020, for Leos, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising, which animal spirit is working with you, and what message does the animal spirit have? Okay. Shuffle, 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 and let's grab them. Take that one over there. So you've got turtle spirit. It says slow and steady wins the race. So again, it's just a confirmation. It's a carry on. It's almost, it fits in so beautifully. I need to find the right card with this one. You know, to get across the tightrope, yes, you can speed it up, but if you do speed it up, you stand more chance of falling off. Slow and steady will get you across. especially when the winds are blowing as they are, especially when everything is as difficult as it is. I mean, she's learning, she's reading, she's walking, she's holding, she's navigating so much. So be the turtle and work with turtle energy for the month of June, and know that slow and steady wins the race. So don't rush anything, okay? Don't overcomplicate anything either. You know, there's so many proverbs, there's so many stories about the turtle and how the slow turtle obviously wins, beats the rabbit, all of those kind of things. So slow and steady absolutely will win the race for you, Leo. And I know that's difficult because Leos do like to be in the lead, in front, leading. You are natural leaders. It's who you are. But this time around, we need to lead from the back. We need to lead from behind. We need to recognize that we are juggling many things. We can't speed it up. We can't hurry it up. We need to take it slow. We need to trust our intuition. We need to trust our inner knowing. We need to take time to slow down, to breathe, to take a breath, and to recognize who and what we are. We need to know that plans are necessary and focus is necessary. And that's turtle energy for you. Turtle energy is all about focus. Turtle knows where it's going. Turtle knows how it's going to get there. Turtle also, by the way, let me just hold the right one up. Turtle also knows how to take advantage of the current. Okay, so Turtle says, you know what? Why should I work so hard? There's a current here. Let me take advantage of the current, and I think that's the plans. If you know where you're going to go to, ride the current, ride the wave to get you there, and I think that's also working with your intuition. I love that. All right, we're not done yet. So the next thing that I want to do, so we've got our spirit animal that we're going to work with for the month, and I now want to give you a crystal to work with for the month as well. So this is my crystal spirits oracle, and it's just got crystals on it. So we want to know now for all Leos for the month of June 2020, what crystal should you work with? What crystal energy would do you good at the moment? What crystal energy should you be focusing on, wearing, thinking about, meditating on, and just keeping close to you? What color, and the energy of the crystals. So we've shuffle, and we're asking that we get exactly the crystal that all Leos need for June 2020. That one over there. Okay. So, Leos, you get jade. I love jade. Jade has got such a beautiful green kind of coloring to it. Isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? I don't profess to be the absolute expert on crystals. I know quite a lot, but I don't know everything. So I'm not going to give you my interpretation of jade. I would suggest and advise you to Google. Google is your friend. Google the metaphysical properties of the jade crystal, looking to see what it can do for you and what it brings into your energy. And I'm almost pretty sure it's going to tie up with everything that we've covered already. So work with the energy of the jade, work with the energy of the jade crystal. If you can find a bracelet, a necklace is something to work with. If you don't have, you could just take a picture off the internet of jade and you can use that for meditation. Just remind yourself on a regular basis about the energy of the jade and work with the jade energy, and it will help you to achieve everything that you're navigating and trying to work through in your life at the moment, okay? Because it's going to be a busy month. All right, Leo. But above all else, trust and believe in you, trust and believe in your abilities. And when things start getting a little bit overwhelming, just stop, just breathe, and it'll be okay. All right. So Leo, that is your message for June 2020. Thank you so much. I do hope that it brought you some kind of clarity, some kind of motivation, understanding, guidance for the month ahead. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear from you. So please comment in the comments below and let me know how it works for you. Remember, Mondays we do Terrascopes, Fridays we do Pick a Card. So until we do this again, until we connect again, from my heart to yours, you take care.